Hello Carrie, right now I'm doing the libre practice with outstanding skill. The skill I don't usually apply in my normal day, but I believe it's really important from one state to another state. For example, me searching for a new job. About September last year, when applying to full-time job, I got invitation to some socialized party from big company, and it was stressful because the company say socialized party is to celebrate us to join one step closer to joining with the company, and we can know them better and they can know us better too. But to me it sounds like they gonna do another evaluation to us from outside of the real interview, so I got so stressed out. And I did a lot of things for the preparation. First of all, clothing. I choose the business casual, try to be like office lady, try to look smart, act smart, and repair some knowledge about accounting, repair some knowledge about the company by itself, like the culture of the company, the values of the company, the priority of the company, so I can join in with the conversation. That's just a lot of things that I need to repair. And the first socialized party that I have was with the PwC. It was at the Nash on the 11th Street on the Northeast, and it was beautiful. The restaurant beautiful, everybody have in a good shoot, and they standing with the finger food, smiling, happily eating, talking, chatting at the same time. But at that moment it was not noisy because of the music, but because so many people talk at the same time. But at that moment I was so stressed out, and when I pretending to be smart, pretend to be professional, I nearly forget everything else. But after a few parties like that, from video, from KPMG, from PwC, the best one I have was with Deloitte from Stoic restaurant on the Stephen Avenue. The space about the same, but less people, and people talking in the more soft voice, and everybody standing in a small group, still same food, still same drink. But I really enjoy the vibe, because right now I know that people will not like make evaluation on us anymore, so I can start to make question. I don't afraid to be fool, to be stupid, still try to be avoid stupid, but I don't mind to making question anymore. And I relaxing, be myself happily. And the results was pretty good because I got the job offer from all the socialized party that I joined. And one feed forward for myself, like good preparation always the best thing to build up confidence, which will make us more comfortable when we're standing in the new place with people who I don't know. And one thing I want to do the better, that I don't care about networking anymore. I want to enjoy the moments when I can sharing with people, new people who sharing the same experience, share the new experience to me, who can share the tip to me, who have the same hobby, same work with my job, and I want to make new friends in those party. And that's it. When I have another chance to join those party, I will not afraid anymore. I will join with all my confidence and my knowledge, and I love to see new friends. Hi Karine, now I'm gonna do deliberate practice with difficult conversation, which I'm gonna apply my ethos, pathos, logos, kairos into my conversation and how I feel about it. So this is the thing, as I said in the class, and you also heard about it, that I most apply in the conversation between me and the customer in the West Farmer Market. For the hanky, because when the customer step in the farmer market, they don't really know which restaurant they're gonna finally get in, and there's a tons of good vendor in the farmer market, and they're gonna walk around to see it. And when they cross by my store, I have like 1 minute their attention to talk and to persuade them to purchase mine. And I believe that when applying to those things, it really make my conversation more effective and more persuasive. Like with ethos, because I work there, because I know how it's made, because I taste it, so people gonna trust me, trust whatever I say about the food, because I work there. But only my work will not work that effectively actually. But when I talk about a Google review, like what is our bestseller, what is the food that they most mention about when they get into the Google reviews, that means that's a share and public information that they can check, and they more trust the share taste comparing to my words. It's the logos factor in it. And for the kairos, it's really literally have to like respond to the customer, because in the farmer market actually the most decision was made by the kid, not by the adult, because adults gonna be the one, the parents gonna be the one who purchase the food for their kid, and the kid are the one who want to make the one who make decision. So that's why when I talk with them, the customer, I would more target into the kid, because I know the kid is the one who make the decision, or their parents gonna make decision, and it's gonna be really depends on the responsiveness of the customer, and it's make my conversation much more effective, and I'm glad for it. If the feed forward for it, I think I need to be I will do more of my research, like go into Google review, read it more carefully, more frequently, to have more evidence on the logos. And for the carols, I can more focus into more details and see how they react and support it. And for the pathos, I think I can share more with them about my own experience, so have the empathy feeling in the share feeling with them. That's just something I think I can improve on my difficult conversation. Hello Carrie, right now I'm doing deliberate practice with critical listening. I think the place where I most applied critical listening during this semester was when I was in your class. When everyone talking, I want to truly understand and listen to them, especially when they're sharing the story, when they're sharing their new point of view in the class. And I'm glad to hear it. But I don't think that I was so successful in it. First of all, because of my limited in listening, understanding, I am not really good in English, so sometimes there are some part that I miss, and it's make me lost the feeling of the story. But that's something I really need to improve on myself, to practice listening more in English in a longer time, to get more of the story, and then I should follow the story. Even though sometimes there are some part that I'm missing, I should skip it and continue focusing in the story. And that's just like my really bad part. Engaging with the body language and eye contact and encourage question are something I usually do, I believe. I really try hard to make them feel supportive when I am the one listening. I want to make the one who's speaking feel that I am supporting, to let them feel I want to listen to them. I actually want to hear the story, and that's just something I think I'm good at, and I feel empathy with them. And when they sharing a new perspective in the class, for example, I don't think they need my advice at all. Everything I need, it's just listening and see the new view that they are opening for me to see, and can see the points of aspect that they are looking at of some kind of story. Like for example, during our class, when we talk about speaking without power, or a lot of people in our class sharing those story in the same table, and somehow I feel, yes, it's really interesting. There are some experience that I never experienced before, and when after listening to their story, I can feel it, I can see it, and I can empathy with them. And something feed forward for me, for if I need the critical listening next time, that I need to practice more with my English, listen more carefully, and sharing with their feeling. Thank you, Carrie. Hello, Carrie. Right now I'm doing deliberate practice with 3D leadership, when we can see not from only from our view, but from the engagement with comprehensive analysis, from the second and the third view of the culture, and hold back the judgment. And there's one story I think really linked with it, when I and my boss talking about my direct manager, who we have a little bit conflict, and I just want to quit my job at that moment. And before I want to quit my job, I want to talk directly with my manager, with my the owner of the restaurant. And he listened to him. His perspective was really good, because at that moment I was so angry, and everything I feel just my anger, and that's it. But after listen to his side, I can feel another perspective. I can see another view, that why she doing that, the reason behind that, and there's some motivation behind that too. There's some reason why it happened in the way it did, and it make me feel, oh, so she, my direct manager, did not really mean to do that. It's just like the accident. And when I talk to my boss, it's not the easy task to keep our point of view and view from another aspect. But because I was talking with my boss, so I have more of the respect and generousness, so I can hold back my anger and listen more to him. And it's really show me a more like complete view of one story, more than just my feeling. And from that, I can moving on, I can make up with my direct manager, and I'm really happy of the result. But at the same time, when I think it's really helpful, because we view it in one side, but there's so many things can affect from what we can see in front of our eyes. So when we listen to other people's perspective, we truly can have more reason and understand more what's happening. So this is like a good sign, and I should practice this, should learn more to use it in my more normal life. And whenever I have the conflict, whenever I have the I should apply it into my normal life, more into the conflict and argument. Thank you.